It's not enough that Canadians were on the hook for $10.5 million to convicted terrorist and murderer Omar Khadr, authorized by Justin Trudeau's government. Now Canadians are expected to completely forget about what happened, it seems. That's what Omar Khadr is arguing for in court this week. He wants easing of his bail restrictions to do two things. Number one, get a Canadian passport so he can travel to Saudi Arabia, which we know is a country that has never, ever had anything to do with terrorism of any kind, right? Something like that? Well, anyway. And the other thing he wants to do is be able to have unsupervised contact with his older sister and her family, Zaynab Khadr. Now, normally a boy wanting to talk to his sister might not seem like that radical an idea, except there's a distinct problem. The Khadr family does not have an anomaly in Omar as far as the terrorists go. It's a family of radicals. His father was a top al-Qaeda financier. They were all friends with the bin Ladens, and Zaynab Khadr, his older sister, is an unapologetic Islamist herself. She is a supporter of al-Qaeda. She, years ago, actually said she was proud of Omar Khadr for throwing the grenade that killed Sergeant Christopher Speer. And she also is a very devoted supporter of bin Laden, who she calls the Great Martyr. So for Omar Khadr to want to have unsupervised contact with her, this is something that goes against what Khadr has said previously, which is that he cannot be held responsible for the sins of his father and the sins of his sister. Khadr said this. He said that, you know, he's different than them. He is not his sister. He's not his father. And Canadians should look at him and just him on his own. But now he's wanting to go on pilgrimages to Saudi Arabia while he's still on bail and have interactions with the family members that were responsible for his radicalization in the first place. Now, we don't yet know if a judge is going to authorize this. Unfortunately, I fear this is going to be a certainty because, well, every time Omar Khadr has asked for something, he's gotten it, whether it's been from the courts or from Justin Trudeau's Liberals. But what is going to happen here is Canadians are going to be forced once again to see that you can actually be a terrorist who kills a soldier in a battlefield, confesses to it, and ultimately get a pass. For the True North Initiative, I'm Andrew Lawton.